Good afternoon everyone, today I'll be showing you how to make some allergy friendly overnight oats, so let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to need certified gluten-free oats. These came from the Thrive Market. It needs to be certified gluten-free, this way you don't risk any cross-contaminations with wheat that could also happen with oats. And to use a non-dairy milk, I will be using oat milk. Once again, this is certified gluten-free oats, so there's no risk of contamination with wheat, and this brand is Oatly. I'm going to be flavoring it with some sunflower seed butter. Sun butter is actually not only free from nuts, but it's also processed in facility free from the top 8 allergens, so there's no cross-contamination. And then to sweeten, I'm just using syrup. You can also use honey or agave syrup or any sweetener, preferably something liquid. All right, and then we're going to get started. All right, so the first thing, you're going to take either a jar or a bowl with lid, and you're going to put, now it's an equal ratio of oats to liquid, so whatever milk or milk substitute you're using is the equal measurement to the oats. So it's half a cup I'm using of oats and a half a cup of the oat milk. All right, could have had better aim, but it's okay. And next I'm going to pour in my oat milk. Now, right about here, if you wanted to, you could add chia seeds, anywhere between 3/4 tablespoon to a tablespoon, depending on how many oats you're using. Chia seeds, when they're in liquid, kind of get like soft beads like tapioca. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my maple syrup. This is a tablespoon. Now, you could be good as is, like that would be enough. You just stir it as is, but I'm going to add a little extra flavor and add the sunflower butter. And I'm just using a tablespoon, but remember, this is optional. You can also add this in after they've already soaked overnight if you want it. It's just a preference on flavor, but I'm going to do a sunflower butter one. You could add more or less. The more you add, you might have to add a little bit more liquid depending. And I will say that if you do like the chia seeds, not only do they give it the tapioca little beads in it, it also can make it a little bit creamier. You just want to give it a stir just to make sure your sunflower butter is as blended as possible. And you can make more of this if you wanted. You could do a cup of oats and a cup of your liquid. And it works pretty much with any milk substitute. You may have to adjust the liquid, but once again, this is all to your personal taste. So try and experiment with it. So once you get that done, if you wanted to, you could add possibly like some dry fruit if you wanted, because they'll get softer sitting in the liquid overnight. And you're just going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator for at least 6 to 8 hours or overnight. And just as a little PSA on how to read labels, remember to not only check on whatever food products you're using for someone who has allergies or food sensitivities, don't just read the ingredients. You also have to look at the fine print underneath. Now, for example, these chips might say gluten-free on the front, or even soy-free, but it says contains milk, that's an allergy warning, but it also says processed in a facility that also produces soy and wheat. And if you have food allergies or have celiac disease, cross-contamination is very important to avoid. So you always have to look not only at the entire ingredient list, but any of the fine print for the manufacturing and processed warnings. If you don't see any on the products, you can look them up, usually on whichever company's website, and usually they'll have the entire list of ingredients and any food allergy risks. When in doubt though, if you can't find any information, it's always better just to skip that. So that is a little PSA on how to read the ingredient lists for someone with food allergies. It's very important to always check and recheck. Vigilance fatigue is a thing, so be careful and be safe. And remember, just because the front of the package might say wheat-free, gluten-free, or nut-free, that just means the products were not made with those ingredients. It doesn't include any cross-contamination, so that's why it's important to read even the small print on all the labels. So hope you can use that tip.
These are the top 9 most common food allergies, but allergies are individual and people can suffer from even ones beyond this list, and products are only guaranteed to be allergy friendly and not allergy free, as allergies are personal to each individual.
So I added the sunflower butter, which was optional. But you could also add the sunflower butter in afterwards. And if you wanted to, you could add in some fresh fruit meal or some jam. Or what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to top it up with these allergy-friendly chocolate chips. Enjoy Life is a very allergy-friendly company. All their products are at least top 9 free, but actually even more than that because they list everything they're free from on the back. So those will go on top, and that is perfect breakfast treat.
Remember to experiment with the flavors of these. You can have applesauce, fresh fruit, yogurt, however you want. Have fun, and until next time, stay well and enjoy, and happy Food Allergy Awareness Week.